without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at this week's Pac-12 power rankings. We got some damn movement, and boy, oh boy, am I thankful that Saul Bookman is out of the office so he can't wander in here while I get to these Pac-12 power rankings. Oregon, congratulations. You are number 1, and you didn't even have to beat Washington. But because Washington has played so poorly over the last 2 weeks, they let Stanford hang around. They let Arizona State hang around, almost win that football game. Oregon's been taking care of business, and they kept that Washington game pretty damn close. I got a feeling we're going to see Oregon and Washington back again in the Pac-12 championship game. I think Oregon potentially takes that. We'll see what happens when it comes to college football playoff rankings, but for now, Bo Nix and company, you are atop the Pac-12, and rightfully so. Washington, like I said, they fall from 1 to 2. Michael Penix Jr., I think he's slowly starting to ease out of that Heisman conversation just based off the fact that the offense hasn't looked great over the last 2 weeks. UCLA up 2 spots to 3 after their win over the Colorado Buffaloes. That game wasn't really close. UCLA did exactly what they needed to do to take care of business, and somehow they find themselves at number 3 in the Pac-12 power rankings. Utah, a team we're going to be talking a lot of this week, they fall 1 spot to 4 because guess what? They got their bell rung by Bo Nix in that Oregon Ducks offense this past week. Utah misses Cam Rising, okay? Let's get that very, very clear. Utah is not the same without Cam Rising. They are a damn good football team. They just happen to not be a top 3 team as it stands right now. And this one pains me. This one really hurts. Arizona is 5th in my Pac-12 power rankings.
Vent it out.
Jedd Fisch, man, he's doing good shit. He's doing some good things. And if you're an ASU fan, man, like, you got to be honest with yourself. Arizona is looking pretty damn good. They took it to Oregon State. They held up their end of the bargain in that game, a game that, let's be real, not a whole lot of people thought they were going to be competitive in because Oregon State was a top 15 team in the AP top 25. In Arizona, they did what they needed to do. Jedd Fisch, hell of a coach. Noah Fifita, hell of a quarterback. I'm excited to see the Territorial Cup for the next couple of seasons. I will leave it at that when it comes to Arizona. But headed to number 6, we got the Oregon State Beavers. I am sorry if we have any Beavs fans in the chat or watching this back. They fall 2 spots. Look, DJ Uiagalelei might not be that guy. He just might not be that guy. Oregon State's defense is as good as advertised in my personal opinion, but Oregon State, they have to fall because of that loss to Arizona, and UCLA has played their spot up to 3. So it is definitely tough for Oregon State. We'll see what comes of the rest of their season. Maybe they could play spoiler, but I think in terms of college football playoff aspirations, those are now dead. LTC in the chat, too bad about Elijah Rushing. Yeah, I mean, that's the one thing you could say if you are an ASU fan. Elijah Rushing obviously decommitting from Arizona, committed to Oregon. So while Jedd Fisch and company are still building, they are not quite there. And SC, man, I never thought we would be here. I didn't think there would be a world where Arizona and Oregon State would be better than SC. SC falls a spot even in their win. You know why? Because the Cal Bears hung 49 points. 49 points on Alex Grinch's defense. Alex Grinch, you shouldn't have a job at all. You're awful. You're a horrible defensive coordinator that I really don't know what you get paid, but I could do exactly what you do for half the money. SC, if you're looking for a new defensive coordinator, hey, if you just need to stick out 11 traffic cones and let those guys go score points, man, I will be that guy. And I'll do it for a whole hell of a lot of money.
A lot.
I'll do it for a whole less.
A lot.
What?
A lot.
A lot what?
He gets paid a lot.
How much does he get paid?
He gets paid a lot.
How much is a lot?
I mean, let's just say it's in the range of 2.
Dude, you give me a $250,000. $250,000, I'll stop them. I won't let Cal score 49. They may score 48, but they're not scoring 49, man. I'll tell you what, I could do Alex Grinch's job better than he can. I'm telling you that right now. Hire me, okay? Hire me. But yeah, sorry, Caleb Williams. You're 7. Your college football playoff hopes? That's not happening. Your Pac-12 championship hopes? That's not happening. Your defense sucks. They're horrible. They're the worst in the conference. Better luck in the NFL. Oh, wait, you might be a Chicago Bear. Look what the Chargers did to that defense last week. or last night.
Easy, Totri.
Might be tough, man.
What's
Might
their
be tough.
record?
Might be tough. Hey, I'm not that.
What's their record,
Talking about the
Totri?
Pac-12 here, buddy. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're trying to cover the Bears right now.
The Bears suck. They're awful. The Bears are horrible.
So are the Chargers.
Hey, last I checked, we got a dub last night. We got a dub. Number 8, the Cal Bears. The Cal Bears. You hung 49 on SC, but I can't put you above Caleb Williams. I just can't. I'd feel dirty. I'd feel wrong. And there would be people in the comments telling me I don't know what I'm talking about, even though they're going to be there in the comments telling me I don't know what I'm talking about anyways. Cal, they stay at 8. They do move up a spot because of how well that offense played against USC. Look, Sean's not here to keep me in check. Shane's not here to keep me in check anymore. But look, I'm going to give Cal a little bit of love. They're doing the right things, man. They're absolutely doing the right things on offense, and it's kind of funny because they're kind of a defensive team, or at least they're supposed to be. So, shout out Cal. Wazoo, they are at number 9. They fall one spot because of that loss to Arizona State. They have had a rough go of it the last couple of weeks, obviously getting thrashed by Arizona not too long ago. Kind of hard to believe that this team was a top 25 team when you look at the last few games that they have played. They have not looked good. Cam Ward is doing everything in his power, similar to USC, to get the job done. But when this team doesn't score a ton of points, they're not really good. That's why Washington State is starting to fall in that back half of the Pac-12 power rankings. The last few teams that we've got at number 10. Jacob, do we have the one, the only Deion Coach Prime Sanders at number 10? That's crazy.
You do.
That's crazy. Oh, wait, no, it's not. It's like I told you, Colorado is not good. I know they beat ASU, but guess what? They're above ASU in the power rankings, so get off my ass. They lost to UCLA. They are not a good football team. If you wipe away the win over TCU, they haven't done a whole hell of a lot, okay? Look, Colorado, Deion said it. Their offensive line is not good. But Deion, you're the head football coach. That's on you. It's on you to go get those guys, okay? The offensive line last year was not the reason that was a one-win football team. I'm pretty sure this year's offensive line for Colorado has given up more sacks than last year's Colorado offensive line. And guess what? You kicked them all off the team. That's on you, Deion. That's on you. What do we got, Jacob?
Mushrooms on my omelet.
I don't like mushrooms.
I like mushrooms.
You strike me as a mushroom guy.
Yeah.
So, Arizona State, they are up from 12 to 11. Congrats to Kenny and the boys for getting that dub. They still got a ways to go. The bamboo is just barely sprouting, but definitely a promising win for that Arizona State offense and defense. We'll see what they can accomplish against Utah. And then finally, Stanford, they are back in their rightful spot as the worst team in the Pac-12. Sorry, Stanford. Sorry, Stanford Tree. You guys aren't very good. I know you hung around with Washington, but you still lost, and Arizona State won, which is why those two teams switch. I think if Arizona State played Stanford, I think Arizona State would win that game. But we won't know because they don't play this season. But that is going to round out this week's Pac-12 Power Rankings. Guys, of course, head to the comments. Let us know what you think.